Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Nur Azila binti Ahmad. My metric number is HFT10203. Today we will present our assignment accounting. In our group we have 7 members. Introduction. Accounting is the system of recording financial transactions with both member and tax in the form of financial statement. It provides an essential tool for billing customers, keeping track of assets and liabilities, determining profitabilities, and tracking the flow of cash. Accounting is a branch of mathematical science that is useful in finding the cost of success and failure in business. Accounting principles are also used in business entities in 3 applied arts, namely accounting, bookkeeping, and auditing. Asset, liabilities, and owner's equity are the basic elements of basic accounting equation.
I will continue to the next part, which is journal. Hi, my name is Elis Irdina binti Hasmi Nasran. My metric number is #22A1168. A journal is a detailed account that documents all of a company's financial activities. It is used for account reconciliation in the future and for the transfer of data to other official accounting records, including the general ledger. A journal is a written record or digital file maintained as a book, spreadsheet, or data in accounting software for accounting purpose. A bookkeeper records the financial transaction as a journal entry whenever a business transaction occurs. The journal entry will include information about any company accounts that the spending or income may have an impact on. One function of journal is analytical function, which is each transaction is subdivided into its credit and debit aspect before being entered into the journal. This helps to access the financial impact of each transaction on the enterprise. In this table, it have the date, transaction, account, debit, and credit. In Ringgit Malaysia, invoice business transaction, such as 10 October, Mr. Roy started a business with bank in debit 60,000 ringgit Malaysia and capital in credit 60,000 in ringgit Malaysia. In 11 October, Mr. Roy bought furniture from Modern Furniture with furniture in debit 10,000 ringgit Malaysia and Modern Furniture in credit 10,000 ringgit Malaysia and others. Thank you.
Next, I will continue to talk about ledger account. Hi, my name is Fatina Suhabianti Abdul Nasir. My metric number is H22A1244. A ledger is a book or digital record that store bookkeeping entries. The ledger shows the account's opening balance, all debits and credits to the account for the period, and the ending balance. Companies can maintain ledgers for all types of balance sheet and income statement accounts, including account receivable, account payable, sales, and payroll. Transactions from subsidiary ledgers are periodically summarized and transferred to the general ledger, which contains transaction data for all accounts in the chart of account. Preparing a ledger is important as it serves as a master document for all your financial transactions. Since it reports revenue and expense in real time, it can help you stay on top of your spending. The general ledger also helps you compile a trial balance, spot unusual transactions, and create financial statements. A ledger account is a record of all transactions affecting a particular account within the general ledger. Individual transactions are identified within the ledger account with a date, transaction number, and description to make it easier for business owners and accountants to research the reason for their transaction. For example, of common ledger accounts include asset accounts such as cash, prepaid expense, accounts receivable, and furniture and fixtures. Liability accounts including account payable, accurate expenses, lines of credit, and notes payable. Equity accounts such as a common stock, retained earnings, shareholder distribution, and paid-in capital. Revenue accounts including sales and service fees, and expense accounts such as advertising expense, utilities, rent, salaries, and wage and supply. Other income and expense such as interest, investment, income and gains or loss from the deposit of an asset. For advantages of ledger are easy trial balance creation. To supply produce a trial balance, a ledger account balance is necessary. As a result, creating a trial balance without a ledger is almost impossible. And another one is final account presentation. The accounting process ends with the presentation of several ledgers from the company's trial balance in final accounts, where the profitability and financial standing of the firm and examined. In this account ledger, for the first account ledger is cash account. On the left side, we can see that 16th of October is sales 15,000 ringgit Malaysia. 29th of October is also sales 6,000 ringgit Malaysia, and balance BD on November 15,000 and 1,900 ringgit Malaysia. On the other side, we can see 12th October is purchase 15,000 ringgit Malaysia. 27 October is electricity 100 ringgit Malaysia. 30 October is balance CD 5,000 and 1,900, and the last one is balanced amount on the both side 20,000 ringgit Malaysia, and you can see the others account here.
My name is Adli Shafaruddin bin Shafi'i. My matric number is H22A1215. I will talk about trial balance. A trial balance is a tool account used to check the general accounting ledger is accurate to minimize error occurring in the company financial statement. Their financial report can be help verify and accurate a double entry accounting system and identify error before any critical internal financial statement are issued. While the trial balance accountability provide that no errors exist anywhere in a business accounting system. It can point the and help to identify and correct errors in the account in the general ledger. A trial balance is a list of credit interest and debit interest that business use to internally audit their double entry account systems. The goal is to confirm that the sum of all debit equals the sum of all credit and identify any interest have been recorded in the wrong account. In double entry accounting, a credit to any account must be offset by the debit to another account, while general ledger will list individual credit interest and debit interest for each transaction. A trial balance sum the credit balance, a debit balance by account, calculating the total credit balance and debit balance at the bottom. If your general ledger is accurate, the debit balance will equal the credit balance. Next, I want to talk about profit and loss statement. A profit and loss statement, also known as an income statement or a profit and loss statement, is a financial report that shows a business net income by subtracting total cost and expense from total income revenue generated for both quarterly and annually. Profit and loss statement help organizations examine their financial health and profitability over the history period. How much money is truly coming? A profit and loss statement looks at the bigger picture, which help companies identify where they need to fine-tune their business strategy. In the way, business can stay in control of the future direction and profitability. A profit and loss statement show a business revenues and expense over time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amah Hifzan bin Abdullah. My metric number is H22A1233. I want to talk about a balance sheet. In financial accounting, a balance sheet, also known as statement of financial position or statement, is a summary of the financial balance of an individual or organization, whether it be a sole proprietorship, a business partnership, a corporation, private limited company, or other organization such as government or non-for-profit entity. Asset, liabilities, and ownership equity are listed as of a specific date, such as the end of its financial year. A balance sheet is often described as a snapshot of a company's financial condition. Of the four basic financial statements, the balance sheet is the only statement which applies to a single point in time of a business calendar year. Another way to look at the balance sheet equation is that total asset equals liability plus owner equity. Looking at the equation in this way shows how assets were financed, either by borrowing money liability or by using the owner money, like owners shareholders equity. Balance sheet are usually present with assets is one section and liabilities and net worth in the other section, with the two section is called balance sheet.
Kegunaan penyata ontologi. Penyata ontologi atau P dan L atau penyata pendapatan atau penyata operasi merujuk kepada penyata kewangan yang meringkaskan keputusan, kos dan perbelanjaan yang ditanggung dalam tempoh masa tertentu. Jualan atau hasil. Jualan atau hasil ialah pendapatan yang diterima oleh syarikat daripada penjualan barangan atau penyediaan perkhidmatannya. Kos barang dijual. Kos barang dijual juga termasuk dalam ontologi iaitu COGS. Perbelanjaan. Perbelanjaan bukanlah pembelanjaan langsung yang terlibat dalam proses pengeluaran atau pembuatan, tetapi kos tidak langsung untuk menjalankan perniagaan. Pendapatan bersih perniagaan. Pendapatan bersih perniagaan adalah garis bawah atau keuntungan bersih yang dijana oleh perniagaan selepas ditolak semua perbelanjaan operasi dan bukan operasi serta faedah dan cukai. Kegunaan kunci kira-kira. Salah satu aspek yang paling penting dalam penyata kewangan ialah kunci kira-kira. Secara asasnya, kunci kira-kira yang juga dikenali sebagai penyata kedudukan kewangan ialah penyata kewangan yang menunjukkan jumlah keadaan kewangan atau kesihatan syarikat. Penyata berikut adalah untuk mendapatkan maklumat tentang aset, liability dan equity pemegang saham pada kunci kira-kira syarikat. Aset. Aset ialah akaun yang disenaraikan dari atas ke bawah mengikut turutan kecairannya. Ini adalah kemudahan yang boleh ditukar kepada wang tunai. Seterusnya ialah liability. Liability sebarang wang yang syarikat berhutang kepada pihak luar daripada bil yang perlu dibayar kepada pembekal kepada faedah ke atas bonus yang dikeluarkan kepada perkhidmatan untuk disewa, utiliti dan gaji. Equity pemegang saham. Equity pemegang saham ialah wang yang boleh diagihkan kepada pemilik peniaga atau pemegang sahamnya. Kesimpulannya, maklumat kunci kira-kira adalah untuk menunjukkan status kewangan organisasi tetapi bergantung kepada keperluan mereka yang pengguna boleh memberikan tumpuan kepada butiran yang berbeza dalam dokumen.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Naimah binti Sezali. My matric number is H22A1190. To summarize everything, accounting is an important process to function smoothly. Basically, accounting is recording financial transaction in books of accounts, classifying transaction into different head and subhead, summarizing accounting data into financial report and statement, and interpreting financial data to aid decision making. What we can conclude based on the data in our case study group is that our group has learned what a business is, and then is a lot of information that we know about business background, financial information, and the purpose of establishing this business and beyond. While doing this case study, we learn how to use basic account to complete this task. Not all members of our group have an account base, but we managed to complete this task successful and also gain new knowledge and interesting experience while doing this task. That's all from our group. Thank you.